Good evening. Welcome to Shop Live with Mimi and Russ, coming to you from our North Raleigh studio here in beautiful North Raleigh, North Carolina.
Don't forget Louie.
And Louie's here with us tonight. He likes to hang out, and he's mostly on the sidelines usually. But Gabrielle and I went to the Atlanta Jewelry Show this past weekend, so Louie didn't go, and he was kind of bummed. So he's always like clingy when we get home. So Mimi stayed here and took care of him.
I puppy sat.
That's right. So Gabrielle and I got to go to the Atlanta Jewelry Show. It's an exciting time for us because those of you who know us and know how much we love color, we get to see a lot of our favorite gemstone dealers down there while we're at the show. We saw a lot of the new technology that's coming out that helps us custom design pieces as well. We're actually looking at some of the new laser engravers, which scares Mimi.
You always scare me when you look at go to the tool section.
Yeah,
I either need to watch you closely or go get a drink.
Yeah.
Speaking of exciting, what did we just watch on TV?
We just saw
my gosh,
the spacecraft land. SpaceX just rescued the astronauts who've been up in space for almost 200 some days. Pretty amazing feat. Yeah.
So we're so excited. I just got chills. And there were dolphins swimming all around the capsule when
really
it landed
cool,
in the water. So anyway, it's exciting. So it's going to be a big week. We've got NCAA basketball.
Yep. We got some ACC teams in it. We got 4 this year.
So we're Duke fans, so we're excited Duke's going to be playing in Raleigh this weekend on Friday and Saturday.
Tickets are too expensive, though. Stay home and watch it.
And the girls, too. The state girls and the Duke girls are playing in their NCAA, so there's a lot going on.
It really is.
Okay, so
tonight we're going to talk about, we're going to actually just show you some of the new gemstones that we just got. Like I said, we're very excited. We have dealers come to us here in Raleigh all the time, but when we go to the show, we can really see multiple dealers at one time and kind of compare qualities and kind of compare prices back and forth, because we always try to find high quality, really nice pieces, but we also try to find the best value.
Yeah.
The best value is not always the cheapest price. The best value is, what is the color saturation? How well is it cut? How clean is the stone? That dictates what the price should be. So doing this for 4 decades now, Mimi and I know a lot about gemstones.
You have a good eye.
Particular.
Who else has a good eye?
Our daughter, yeah.
I heard them say that a lot of the dealers were like, "Oh, you're picking the most expensive thing out of her case."
Yeah.
She's got champagne taste.
Picks quality,
Yes.
no doubt.
One of the gemstone dealers that we can only see once a year, they are, I think, what did they tell us? 300. They've been in their like 8 generations of gemstone dealers.
Wild amount.
It was a couple of 100 years. It was amazing. So
I think they said like 500 years or something.
us provincial Americans to think that they've got that deep a history in gemstones. So they're really nice people to work with. So,
Pretty fascinating.
So Russ is going to kind of carry this tonight. So let's see what you got.
Yeah, part of what we do sometimes, I build pieces. I have some designs that I sometimes build in reverse. I had a couple rings that I had made, and I had some stones I was going to put them, and I wasn't quite satisfied with the stones the more I kept looking at them. So I went down there and I picked a couple stones for these mountings. For instance, here's a beautiful mounting that I made, and I had a stone for it. This is an 18 karat white gold. It's got a pear-shaped diamond on either side, on the east and west. It's got a halo of round diamonds. And I had a really pretty sapphire for it, but the more I looked at it, I didn't like the stone. The stone wasn't crisp. It wasn't bright enough. So I went down there and I found another stone. Anyway.
What kind of stone?
Another sapphire. Yeah, okay. A really beautiful stone. As a matter of fact, I'll show it to you. Here's the stone that I found that's going to go into that ring. It's a beautiful stone. Here,
you didn't hold that mounting quite far enough in the light box.
Okay, it's a 3.5 karat stone. So that's going to go in that mounting. Beautiful sapphire. This one's not that inky dark black blue that you see a lot of. This has a little softer tone, kind of like the salon color. So they're a little bit brighter. They tend to twinkle a little bit more.
Very lovely.
This mounting needed something to sparkle. This stone's really pretty. So this is going to be mounted. I'm going to try to mount this week, get it finished up. So this will be a beautiful piece for our showcase or for you to come by and see. So the same dealer I got quite a few stones. I'll show you all I got. Here's that sapphire. And there's another one that I got. I got a couple of beautiful emeralds here as well. Some really nice ovals. Quite beautiful. The single oval stone right here is one of the cleanest emeralds I've seen in quite some time. It's very clear. We call it gemmy. It's very bright, real gem color, bright sparkle stone. I've got those.
Because a lot of times emeralds can be hazy and
They have a
sleepy.
lot of occlusions, yeah.
Yeah. You want them to have inclusions to identify them as natural.
Mm-hmm. And we got some really beautiful rubies right here as well. This is a beautiful 2-carat stone right here. Nice elongated stone. That'd be beautiful with some baguettes on the side or some half moons, which actually I got some. We also bought some diamonds to go with these. So here's some. I slide it in there. There you go. Now you can kind of see all of it. These are some half moon diamonds right here that we have. Kind of being, I'll hold it like this. So they call them half moons. So this is great to go on either side of ovals.
Those are the caddy cuts, actually.
Are these the caddies? Yeah. Oh, they are. I'm sorry. These are called caddy cuts. Meaning, tell them about that.
A caddy cut got its name because it's the same shape as the Cadillac emblem, so they call them caddy cuts.
So that's actually caddy cuts. I do have some half moons as well, but anyway. So there's a beautiful group. These rubies here, they're nice ovals, bright stones, rich red, kind of a fire engine color red. These are, the smallest one's about 94 points. The other two are like 1 carat and 1/10 and 1 carat and 1/4. So these are nice size stones to be fantastic pendants. If you've always wanted a ruby, I got a really great buy on all of these stones that you're looking at right here. So
have you priced anything?
we haven't really priced them. We just started going through them today and organize them. I'll show you what Gabrielle was doing today. So I'm going to pull these out and I'm going to show you some more.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us tonight. We've got Carolyn and Sue, Sherry, and Amy have joined us. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for being with us tonight. We can't see who's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us this Tuesday night.
Here are some beautiful stones that I just got. I'm going to kind of go one at a time with these. This is one of the nicest blue zircons that I've ever seen in my life. This is over 19 carats.
That is a stunning stone.
Beautiful cushion cut. This would make a statement piece beyond statement pieces. If you want a serious ring, here's your stone.
Can you move it just a little bit?
If you want a great necklace.
Just show the sparkle if it'll.
Again, this has got a piece of plastic over top of it, so you're not going to get the full sparkle. But blue zircons have a high refractive index, meaning they throw light faster, excuse me, than a diamond does. So they sparkle and twinkle like crazy.
I bet you grabbed that as soon as you saw it.
Yeah, I did. And this was one Gabrielle picked out. This is an incredible sapphire here. This stone is, it's a 5.5 carat. It's a hot pink purple color. Quite beautiful.
That is my favorite color.
That was the one that the gem dealer laughed, goes, your daughter has really good taste. And I said, yeah, she does.
We call that a Barbie pink for some reason, but that color gets me so excited.
And then we got another beautiful, for people who like darker sapphires. This is a 4 carat stone that is quite lovely. It's beautiful. It's really a bright stone. Even though it's got the deep color, it does sparkle. Gorgeous stone. And finish up from this dealer, we got 2 really beautiful emeralds as well. Nice classic emerald cut and another oval. So you can kind of see we really got a lot of the big 3, I call it: sapphire, ruby, and emerald. Those are the stones that right now too in the world market are very difficult to come by, and prices are going up like crazy. So that's why it's an advantage for us to be able to go and compare people side by side and see them, so you can really get a good value on what you're buying. So we're very excited about these gemstones right here.
Y'all did a good job.
These are some of the finest ones we've gotten, but we're showing right there.
We don't just take a spreadsheet and check off like, oh, we need 5 oval sapphires. But literally go stone to stone to stone. We have to look at the cut. We have to look at so many aspects of the gemstone.
Everything gets looked
really don't go looking for a particular stone. We go looking at dealers again, looking for the best
Just
value.
good inspiration.
Yeah, and then you see something, you go, wow, that really is an incredible stone. And that's kind of how we buy, because when you come in to see us and you want something really nice and you want it made right and you want the best stone you can get, that's why we spend so much time doing what we do, to find the best value. So we've got a great selection of stones, and we just added to it.
Now, what
by
did
a
you
lot.
pick for this mounting?
Really didn't really get the exact stone for that mounting. I've got a blue zircon that's possible.
Okay, show that in the light box. Just
Here's another
we've
little,
got one.
classic. We actually, this had a center stone in it already, and we sold the center stone.
We really bought the ring for the center stone.
We did. So we had the ring left over, and I have something I'm gonna put in here probably. But this is gonna be a very, very good value, because
I mean, you
it is something
could put
that
a
we do.
diamond in there, make it an engagement ring, or
Beautiful. I got a
color.
sapphire that actually fits that, and I'll probably put in it.
that'll be beautiful with the
And
baguettes.
here's some other fun stones we got from one of our sources. Some garnets and amethyst. Again, some more blue zircons, a beautiful match pair that make fantastic earrings. And I love these morganites that we got right here. These are beautiful. That soft, kind of a peachy pink
It's
color.
definitely a pink inspirational
Yep.
trip.
And we got these beautiful tourmalines also. They look actually pretty good together with the blue. Or
That's
the,
pretty, yeah.
They could be. It's nice to kind of mix colors. Any of those would be fun to stack together to do something unique with. And then we got these also. These are some beautiful spinel. They're kind of a lilac color.
Yeah, those
Quite
are
unique.
very
Gabrielle
interesting. I
flipped
love
over
those.
those. And this is a fantastic stone also. It's right at 3 carats. It's a beautiful tourmaline. We gravitated this, Gabrielle, especially because the shape is just different. They make a great pendant. We talked about it. We got some diamonds here, as a matter of fact, right here, where you got kind of a blunt end. You could put this diamond on the point. So you put that on the top of it, make a really interesting pendant. And then we thought about maybe at the bottom of it, we might have a little row of round diamonds and kind of frame it in like that, just to make a more of an artsy piece, a dramatic piece that.
Hold that one
It's
up a little
really
bit. It's got
one
a
of a kind.
little reflection from the light strip.
because
Yeah, that's.
if I'm gonna pull
They
the
had
top
sent me a picture of, just texted me a picture of this stone, and it's stunning in in person.
Yeah, that really
It
shows
does,
better.
didn't photograph.
Yeah, the light box is just kind of, it shows it, but it doesn't really give you that sparkle, the life that these stones have, which is really a lot of fun. So those are some really great stones we got from one of our favorite dealers.
And after you show this, speaking of carrots and cocktails, we need to
That's right.
give you a little break, and we'll show Gabrielle's signature cocktail tonight.
All right, I'm going to show you one more stone. This is, again, a beautiful sapphire that we got from the same dealer. Again, that nice, soft salon color, bright blue stone.
Oh, it's beautiful. Those colors, I was painting with my watercolors this weekend, and those colors make me want to get my paints out and paint either flowers or I need to paint some gemstones, don't I, Gabrielle?
You should. That'd be cool.
This one really
Do a
doesn't
lot
fit
of
that mounting, but you can see what happens when you put this in white gold with some diamonds around it. You've got a beautiful, elegant ring. How pretty that is?
That'd be pretty
All right, well, let's take a little break, let Gabrielle do her drink, and I'll kind of organize the rest of it. We got a lot of stones we can show you, so we'll get that organized. So
I'm pre-gaming, so what's going to tell you, she has made a limoncello margarita, so it's kind of an international smash up. If you're not on our email list, she sent out the recipe earlier on our e-blast, but get in touch with us if you need it, and here you go, Gabrielle's Carrots and Cocktails.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Karen's Cocktails. I'm your host, Gabrielle. Spring is almost here, and in that note, I wanted to bring a nice, light, refreshing little cocktail that's great for spring and the summer as well. It is combining 3 of the best culinary countries, which is Mexico, Italy, and France. So what do you come up with that? That is the limoncello margarita. It is so delicious, it is so refreshing, so let's go make one. Let's get our glass nice and decorated. So grab yourself a lime or a lemon wedge and just rim the outside of your glass. And I'm going to dip that into a mixture of both sugar and salt. If you can't decide between one or the other, just go for both. They balance just fine. And that would be a pretty little rim to your margarita. All right, to begin, grab your favorite tequila. I'm going to use a Reposado. I think it's just a little bit more flavorful than a Blanco. So you're going to need about 2 ounces of that. Go ahead and pour that directly into your shaker. Next, you're going to need limoncello. You're going to need about 2 ounces of that as well. That's what it looks like, limoncello. As you can see, we use that pretty often. It's a delicious liqueur straight from Italy. Very lemony, very delicious. And you're going to need Saint Germain, another household favorite. It is an elderflower liqueur, very floral, very bright, very sweet. As you can see, also a crowd favorite for sure. We have a few in back of though. Have no fear. All right, 1 ounce of that, and you're going to need lemon and lime juice, equal parts of each. So you're going to need 2 ounces of both of those. And I don't know where you're getting your limes, but they've been a little pesky for me lately. But the lemons are nice and juicy this round. All right. Keep squeezing. We're squeezing again. See, these limes, a lot of work. But any hoosers, into your glass. And go ahead and get your hand-flavored ice. Throw that in your cocktail shaker. A margarita does need to be diluted just a little bit. Tequila is pretty pungent, and these little citrus flavors are very bright and nasty. So get a little diluted and pour directly into your glass over a big ice cube. And then for garnish, we're going to put a nice little yellow pansy. Did you know they're edible? Now you do. And that is a limoncello margarita. Cheers!
So make sure you put this in your repertoire. It's very good. It'll be a great spring and summer cocktail. I wanted to mention the cocktail shaker that she used is made by Elevated Craft, and we actually have one here and one at home. I love it because that whole cap, she could have mixed the whole drink in that cap. It measures all the way up to 6 ounces, so you don't have to have all the other accoutrements to wash, and then just shake it up in there. It doesn't get your hand freezing cold like the Boston mixers. So
It's nice to have accurate measurements so drinks taste the way they should taste.
yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you, Gabrielle. That was good inspiration for this beautiful Tuesday.
Yes, it was.
Okay, what else you got to play with?
I'm going to show you a couple quick things here. We've got 2 beautiful kunzites right here. An Asher cut and a cushion cut. And then we got a little pink thing going here lately. I don't know what's going on, but anyway. These are 2,
We like pink.
these are called rubelites, which are tourmalines. When you get to the darker tones, they call them rubelite because they look a lot like ruby. So this is considered a rubelite right here with the color tone.
From here, they look like bubblegum color, but you can see through it. They're beautiful.
Yeah, they're really, really nice stones. So we've got some beautiful pinks. So there's some of the larger pink stones that we got now. We also bought, I'll show you these are beautiful. Mimi's been on several mission trips to Kenya. These stones actually are from Kenya. These are sapphires and a couple rubies mixed in there.
So you should give them to me.
Well, maybe.
Should
we
have
got
one.
They had a lot of these. They call them parcels, where we get to look at them. There was a lot of these stones. We actually went through and we picked what we thought were the best cuts and color tones that we liked. And these can be, a couple of these are matched pairs, as you can see. They make great earrings or accents to other stones. Or if you have some diamonds, maybe you inherited a diamond you're not wearing, or you want to do something with it, maybe add a color stone on either side. Do a nice 3-stone ring or a pendant, whatever you want to do. But these are great, and we also got some more. These are kind of a purpley, you can see kind of a purpley pink tone. There's a bunch of these in there.
It's amazing something that beautiful of a color comes out of the earth like that naturally.
Yep. And then these were beautiful also. These are kind of, as you can see, kind of have a peach color and an orange tone to these things. These are sapphires also. They call these potoparachas, which are very, very rare in color. And these are approaching those tones, especially that one small one in there. Again, we're just kind of showing you the colors. We don't have them laid out now. If you want to see these, you should come see them. They're gorgeous. But this will make a fun little pendant, something kind of playful, something kind of whimsical. So that's what we're going to do with this. We're going to add in some white diamonds and we call these bubbles, kind of something a little playful, whimsical. So that's the rare colors and the unusual colors that we got, and from places you don't normally see them. Then we also got crazy because they had some really great deals. So we bought entire parcels. We bought a bunch of amethyst, and we bought, that's the larger size, and we bought some smaller ones, as you can see here. But these are fantastic. There's a lot of matched ones in there, so we're going to put together some earrings, maybe some bracelets, who knows. But these are going to be some phenomenal values because we got a really, really great value on these, and very excited about them. These are all ovals in the amethyst. We also were able to grab a bunch of beautiful rhodolite garnets, some round ones we pulled out. And here's a mixed lot of a bunch of cushions, mostly cushions, and then we also have some pear shapes and some emerald cuts in this lot. So we've got a lot of beautiful rhodolite garnets. This is one of the stones we do real well with.
Well, they're gorgeous because they're red, but they're kind of purple too.
They're getting
And
harder to find too.
They're very hard to
Yeah.
find.
That was one thing I had asked them to look for red gemstones, and we're really not seeing a lot in the market right now.
The rhodolites are really a great way to go. They're kind of a purpley red, a little kind of a bit of a purple undertone to them, but they're very lively. They're very bright. These again will make some fun little playful rings or bracelets or earrings or whatever. There's a lot of matched stones here, and the great thing about these, they're going to only be about $50 a carat. So all these stones are probably no more than $50 a piece. So if you love rhodolite garnets, you need to come by and let's pick you some stones out and make something, because these are phenomenal.
Yes, I was very excited about finding these.
Yes, they are great. And the last group we got of abundant stones,
They're not the right color blue though.
these aquas. We got a lot of round, as you can see, different size aquamarines. Gabrielle's been sorting these, and there's a bunch of baguettes and princess cuts in here and emerald cuts. And you can kind of see the varying tones of color again. These will be fun, do some whimsical jewelry with, some playful pieces with them. These also are fantastic values. They're going to be in a similar price range to the others. They're going to be somewhere around like $50 a carat. So these stones in here are nominal in price. There's not going to be a lot of, several of these stones might be a carat. So if you like aquas, these are fantastic. Some playful stones. And last but not least, I'm going to show you, we bought some really interesting diamonds as well. This one's got, it's kind of like I don't know what you call it. It's kind of a bullet shape, so to speak, but it's faceted like a round, so it's really sparkly. And these are kind of a shield cut, which I like a whole lot. Here's a half moon. This will make a fun pendant. Just kind of, put a frame around it and make a pendant out of it.
I like the shape of that too. I would have picked that out.
And we also have some really pretty, I might have turned that side.
We were talking about doing a pinky ring, like a east to west
Something like
with a
this.
stone. That would be a good diamond to do that with.
Maybe we can see them a little better if I do this. So we got some beautiful step trapezoids right there. These look fantastic with emerald cuts, or like this stone we were showing you earlier, this beautiful, let me move these out of the way. This beautiful pink Asher cut stone. Those on either side of that would be fantastic. They have the same fastening arrangement. They call them step cuts. So we got those, and we saw those earlier. Those are the caddy cuts. And here's some, again, single bullets. These would go on either side of a center stone. So we also have some matched emerald cuts, and again, some more trapezoids. So we've got a really good selection of side stones for a lot of these beautiful 3-stone rings.
Those are
To
all
be made
natural
from.
diamonds, right?
These are all natural. Yep, and we have got some gorgeous stones, as you've seen, and we also now have some great side stones to see to go with those.
We'll get inspired designing with these for sure.
Yep. And one last group, I'm not gonna take it out of here to show you, but you can kind of see these are all sapphires right here. Beautiful sapphires. again, that will be fun to put all together in one piece. Just make something playful and kind of sassy with it. All of those stones, if you want to buy all of these sapphires, and it's 9.9 carats. So you got a little over 9 carats of all natural sapphires right there. All of those stones right there are $1,500 for 9 carats.
Wow. You stole that.
Yes, we did. So if you want something really cool, or if you want to come out and pick some out, we can do them per carat price. But these would be fun to do all together. Just so when you wear it, somebody's going to say, "What is that?" You can say, "It's my sapphire necklace," and they're going to go, "Those are sapphires?" Because they've never seen them before. So that's a really exciting find for us as well.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that sapphires come in every color. You just have
Yes,
to go
they do.
around the world to mine them. They don't all come from one place in all the colors.
Exactly. And we found some whimsical stuff as well too. I'll show you one last thing. These are just some minerals and some gemstones that we thought were pretty cool. Gabrielle and I picked these out to do something with. These really allow this is quartz. It's got rutile in it. It's got kind of this orange rutile in it. That's really
They're very
bright.
sparkly.
They sparkle like crazy. It'd be a fun little ring or earrings or pendant. And then these would be fun just to do some silver pieces with. This is
Push them in a little further.
this one is kind of like an eye. This would be fun. These are what do you call it?
Labradorite.
Labradorite. Okay, think about it. Labradorite, which is very popular. This would be a fun little simple silver bracelet, I think. And then this guy too would be a nice bracelet or pendant, either one. Or you could do a ring. This is it's a ruby. A little cabochon, but that's just some fun stuff that we got. We got a whole lot to play with. These stones we bought as part of a group. There's a whole bunch of them in a bucket. So realistically, any of these stones, if you wanted any of these stones, they're or
More or
basically. Any of these stones, they're all the same price. They're $50 each. So
I'd like to see a man's ring with those cabochons.
that would be fun.
The sparkly ones.
Against my hand, you can kind of see the size of them. They're fun pieces, but again, if you want, some fun, playful jewelry that's unique, we also have stones that are $50. So it depends on what you want. So anyway, that's
Did you show
majority.
these two?
Yes, that's the majority of what we got a hold of. There's a few other little things here as well. Somebody wants me to show you just one last
One
thing.
last thing. This is interesting. It's an emerald type of cut that you don't see very often.
What these are, when they find emerald crystals, they tend to be really, really large. And these are slabs. They'll cut slabs. And this one's cut, I think, really cool because it has a funky shape to it. But these are natural emeralds. And you can see they're included like most emeralds, but these have a special sheen to them, and I love them. We had a good customer in the other day, and she was here and actually got a pair of these. We're going to do some earrings for her.
Yeah, she's
And we
got
have
a keen eye for color.
Yeah.
She's
So
got
these
some
are great.
beautiful jewelry.
These are, like I said, natural emeralds. They're slabs. And we just can put a little frame around it, and you can drop it off the ear, or you can make a stud.
Is she going to do a stud or a suspended
We're going to do a
stud?
stud with that for this particular client.
It'll be
Yeah.
interesting.
It will be.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's pretty much what we got. We got a few other things. We've got too much to show, but
Sherry says, I love these.
yeah, we would love for you to come by and take a look at these personally, because the light box just definitely doesn't do gemstones.
Not even close.
Not even close to
You
what
have
they
to
look
play
like.
with them.
But like I said, we spent a lot of time. We worked with quite a few dealers. We saw quite a few, and we picked out again the best values we could find. And we tried to find unique stones. We tried to find stones that are the classic, as I said, the big three: emeralds, rubies, and sapphires. We have a great selection of loose stones right now, and I'm getting ready to set about 3 sapphire rings up and 2 emerald rings up. So we'll have some finished pieces to see as well. But
Okay, I have one question for both of you.
yes,
What is trending?
what is trending?
What is trending in the jewelry world?
Didn't really see anything that jumped out at us. We didn't spend a lot of time looking at
Finished goods.
the finished goods, the major manufacturers.
Hidden
It seemed to
halos.
be more dainty. The hidden halos where they're putting some diamonds on the outside of mountings.
Lab growns are still huge.
Lab-grown diamonds are really popular, especially in, stud earrings and pendants and bracelets right now. But the natural diamonds also too, that market is doing well because diamond prices have dropped a bit due to several factors.
They needed to.
They need to. But trying to find unusual diamonds is what we try to go for. So the basics. We didn't see a whole lot of crazy stuff.
I know, I love all these sites.
Yeah.
Most of those we spent, hours with these gemstone dealers, going through everything, looping everything, inspecting everything.
The first day we worked with two of our favorite dealers, and I think we spent 5 hours between the two of them.
If not more, yeah,
So-
honestly.
The thing about color stones is they're cut as well as the cutter's skill allows the stone to be finished. So there's no math to it. It's really just experience. So a lot of stones, like just for instance, if you think about a sailboat and the keel of the boat, we look at a lot of gemstones that weren't cut well, where maybe that line is a little off center. It makes the light go through it weird. You can see through the stones sometimes.
A lot of cutters too they'll cut them deeper to kind of hold the color. So you're paying for a lot of weight that you don't really see because it's in the bottom. The stone looks smaller, so you may get a 3 carat, sapphire. Oh, that's a beautiful color, yeah. And you turn it upside down and realize all your weight's in the bottom, so the stone's smaller than it really should be.
Which then requires a custom mounting or something
Yeah.
too.
I picked up a zircon like that, and I loved the color in the top of the cut, but then it was way too
Just
deep.
lumpy, it ends up being tall on the finger,
So part of
but
what
not this way, but this way.
Yeah, so part of what we do, as I said, trying to find the best value is trying to find the stone that has the right color and the right proportions and the right depth percentages, so you're not paying for something that you can't see.
And that's experience.
So
Yes.
if you love quality and you appreciate people who search for it diligently, you need to come see us at Brumman Jewelry Design Studio.
We also have a lot of jewelry in our estate collection right now. We even have some
Lots.
silver items. We have Tiffany, we have John Hardy.
David Yerman,
Ippolita, I think is how you say it. That's not silver, but
Hippolyta,
Ippolita. We've got Marco Bachego. We've got some really nice estate jewelry right now too. We're just
fantastic values.
trying to
too.
get everything processed.
Yep.
So just you can text us or call us if you have any questions or you're working on anything. We are here. We're your concierge jewelers, and we thank you for joining us Tuesday night at 7, and we'll hope to see you next week.
Thanks for joining us. Have a blessed evening.